Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Whitney with That Whitney Life. In this video, I have a bunch of farmhouse DIYs for you that are $5 or under. And I think they turned out so cute. I absolutely love them. Products are from Dollar Tree. Can't get any better than that. So if you're interested to see how these turned out, just keep on watching. So I'm just making a cute little tray, and this is a Dollar Tree tray. It came from the section where you get like all the cookware. They have gold and silver, but I chose silver. It's easier to paint over. And I'm giving it a coat of Rust-Oleum chalk paint and linen white. And then I'm going to dry brush some black paint on it. And dry brushing is just taking the little tiniest amount of paint on your brush, tapping off the excess, and just kind of quick brushing it on. Gives it more of like a distressed look. And then this is Dollar Tree Nautical rope. I just cut off 2 little pieces and I'm gluing them on as handles. And that is literally it for this. It costed $1 and some change, and I think it's so cute. Now this next one is a wreath. These are the foam wreaths from the Dollar Tree, and again I'm giving it a good coat of Rust-Oleum chalk paint and linen white, and this is optional. It's just I knew that someone was going to peek through and I didn't want it to be so noticeable. So this is the cotton nautical rope from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to wrap the entire thing in this, just gluing every so often. I didn't glue every round, but one thing about this cotton rope that I noticed, I didn't notice until I was in too deep on, I made 2 of these. The second one I was in kind of deep and I didn't realize it, but they made 2 different lengths. One is 11 feet and one is 6.8 feet. And the 6.8 foot one is thicker than the 11 foot one. So I didn't realize it until I had used both sizes. So it wasn't super noticeable. I tried to kind of cover up where they met so you couldn't really notice it, but just be aware of that. And then I'm just going to glue some boxwood on this. This is from Joann's, I believe. I get it from Joann's and Walmart. They're both, Joann's is better quality. I got it for, I think it was on sale for like $1.20 a pick. Usually it's like $5 a pick, so make sure you get it on sale. And then this is lavender from Joann's, and I'm just gluing a couple sprigs on there. And then I'm going to make a quick bow. This is buffalo check ribbon that I got from Amazon. I'm just folding it over on itself 1 time or 2 times, sorry. And so there's a loop, 1 loop on either side. Cut that off and then cut some for the tail. And then I'm taking nautical, or not nautical rope, my goodness, jute twine, and just wrapping some jute twine around the center. I did get out of frame, I'm sorry. Tying that off, cutting the excess off. I wrapped it around a few times. I just wanted it to be more prominent than I usually have it. And then I just glued that right in the center of all the greenery just to cover up where those met so it didn't look so messy. Did have to clip off some excess picks, but glued that down. And of course, I dovetailed my ends. I gave it a pretty decent amount of glue so it would stay on there. It's not super necessary because it's lightweight enough, but I wanted to make sure that it stayed. And then, of course, I dovetailed my ends. I love doing that. I think it looks more finished and more high-end. And then I want to make it hangable. So I took a little bit more jute twine and tied a small loop. I didn't make it super large. I just made it large enough so I could hang it on a nail or maybe a command strip. Put a large dollop of glue and stuck that right on there. And then I decided I wanted to secure it a little bit more, so I found an old tag that I ripped off something from the Dollar Tree, put a large dollop of glue on that, and put it over that loop. And that was it. I hung it up, and I absolutely love how this turned out. I did make 2 of them, as I said. It went on the wall hanging that I made. If you didn't see the last video, I'll link it down below, but that's where they went. And I just absolutely love these so much. And it was about $4 and some change to make. So, and I think they look super high end. So this next one are the little baby terracotta pots that are so cute from the Dollar Tree. They come in a 3-pack. And I'm just dry brushing some white chalk paint on them. Again, dry brushing is getting the tiniest bit of paint. This is actually just leftover paint. I dabbed off as much as I could. I didn't even dip this back into the paint. So I just brushed it real quick on these. And then I'm taking these succulents that I got from the Dollar Tree, popped them out of their little container they came in, and I tried to rip the styrofoam out and I made a giant mess, but I wanted something to secure these succulents. Put a little bit of floral moss in them, and that was it. I think they're so cute, so easy to make. It was like $3 to make, or $4 to make this whole thing. Now this next one is another terracotta pot. These are the larger ones, are 2-pack at the Dollar Tree. And I'm just using Craft Smart chalk paint in midnight blue to give these one good coat of paint. Now the terracotta pots take paint really well, actually, and it dries super quickly on them. So I only needed one coat of this, and actually the Craft Smart paint is pretty darn good. It's my first time using it. And then I'm going to dry brush some chalk paint linen white, the Rust-Oleum brand, of course, on these real quick. I just wanted to give it more of like a weathered look, since this is going to be more of a nautical kind of theme. And then I am gluing some jute twine just around the top. I wrapped it around fairly loosely. I wanted the blue to peek through just a little bit. I didn't want this to be perfect. And then after I had that secured down, I'm going to take some of the Dollar Tree stones. These are located in the garden section, and just to give it a little bit of weight. And then this is boxwood from Joann's. I popped that in there, and that was it for these. I think they're so adorable. I just put them in my bathroom on a floating shelf that I had actually quick painted before I had filmed this. I just was like, it is way too dark. I need to lighten it up. And then this last terracotta pot is the last one out of the 4 of them that I was talking about earlier. I'm giving this a good coat of Rust-Oleum chalk paint and linen white. Of course, how many times do I say that in a video? I swear, it's a lot. Originally I was just going to paint the top of it, but I knew that it was going to peek through, so I decided to do the whole thing. And now I'm just gluing some little pieces from a mop head, actually, that I got from the Dollar Tree. The mop head, it's really nice material. It's super soft, so it's great for these DIYs. But I just cut off some strands and glued that all the way around the bottom of this. The mop heads are actually pretty great for a lot of projects. They're really versatile. And I just encourage you guys to think outside of the box when you're, at the Dollar Tree, because you can use... I've seen people take plungers and make really cool things with them. I've seen people take the mop pads and make neat things with them. Gosh, I can't speak. So just think outside of the box when you're there. You can do some really great things with the Dollar Tree stuff. Now, those are stones that were given to me by my mother-in-law. I don't know where they came from, but again, it's just for some weight. And then I'm just dry brushing some black on there. I honestly can't remember what brand this chalk paint is. I got it at Michael's. I can't remember what brand it is. And again, I'm just popping some boxwood in from Joann's. And that was it for this guy. I think it's so cute. It's such a nice, cozy farmhouse feel to it. I really love it. I think it's a nice touch. But that is everything I have for you in this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. God bless.